What is up, interwebs? Big Lou here, coming at you with Matt the Cutman by my side as always. We had the unique opportunity to go and see an advanced screening of Atomic Blonde about a week or so ago, and we are going to go ahead and give our review of it because it's coming out in theaters this weekend. So, Matthew, what did you think of Atomic Blonde?
Spoiler alert, she was blonde.
She was blonde.
I thought she was really good. I thought her physical ability was amazing.
I agree, yes.
I thought the story was okay, but ultimately kind of forgettable.
I had a little bit of the same reaction through the first half of the movie. It was very much, okay, I've seen this a million times type of adventure spy movie, but it was still really cool to see the characters portrayed by, her and James McAvoy and stuff like that. And then it turned into what I felt was a pretty cool little spy versus spy adventure. But again, it's not like it was, go see Atomic Blonde. But I agree. It was a little slow to develop. It had some great action sequences in it.
See it for that.
There's an action sequence in here that is basically a one-shot, 10-minute fight sequence that starts in one room, goes down a hallway, out into down a stairwell, into another, and then out into the street. And then I leaned over to you. I was like, "That's all just been one take." And that was very impressive.
And so I had seen a little thing on the internet, a little blurb on it, and it was like the stunt coordinator going through. It was like a little 5-minute thing. And he was like, "Oh yeah, here's how we did that, and here's how we did that, and here's the the rubber hammer that we used to bonk the guy in the head, and here's how we did this shot, and oh yeah, if you look real carefully, you can see how we blurred these two shots together. So it's really not this one take. It's like no,
and that was not lost on me either. There were a couple of times when they passed really close to the camera, and it was like, okay, is that or isn't it? But it gave the effect, or the illusion that it was all done in one take. But there were definitely some, to the trained eye or to people that know what they're really looking for. It definitely, you could tell where the cuts were. But
it was definitely one like tracking shot. Was the effect of it, and the effect of it was it looked really cool, and the fight sequence was pretty badass. And you really felt like when somebody's head like went through a wall, it felt like their head went through a fucking wall.
Speaking of heads going through walls, this movie was very well deserving of its R rating with the violence and the language and the sex. Holy crap. I'm just going to jump right into
Sofia
Boutella. Oh my God. The note that I wrote here, Sofia Boutella, good God, all caps, lots of exclamation points. Did we need to see a lesbian sex scene between... well, yes, we did, actually.
That was worth the price of admission.
I absolutely agree. And it wasn't...
It was a steal at twice the price.
Yes, it was. I mean, it wasn't graphic like pornography or anything, but it was definitely...
it was an R, but...
Yeah, it was definitely...
It was tasteful.
Entertaining. Church tongue.
It was Rochelle, George Costanza.
The other thing that I really liked about this movie was the tone. It felt like it was an 80s music video.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely... I didn't realize this movie was set in the late 80s.
Right at the fall of the...
Exactly.
Right at the fall of Berlin Wall.
Berlin Wall. So seeing that was really cool. I think they did a real good job of showing you where they were. If they were in East Germany, West Germany. Just... where they were, because there was a lot of going back and forth, being smuggled back and forth and stuff, that you were like, okay, well, where are they now? Well,
wherever you were, the tone was set.
Yeah, and it was very, very well done. The thing that going off of that, do you remember the movie Bridge of Spies?
I actually just saw it recently.
Oh, great movie. And I loved how that movie was set as the Berlin Wall is just, they're putting the last couple of bricks in the wall, and then this one is, set as the Berlin Wall is coming.
Bookend.
Yeah, it really was, because that was what I was thinking of as I was watching this movie. I was going back to Bridge of Spies, but and the soundtrack. I thought the soundtrack was just 80s Euro pop cheese. It was very appropriate for what the movie was.
And I dug McAvoy's Porsche.
I do anything McAvoy does. That dude is just awesome to me. What anything stands out that just glaring that you didn't like about the movie?
No, I mean it was just it was really just, again, it was kind of forgetful. There was really nothing outstandingly great about it.
Yep.
But it was good. It was worth the money of the ticket that we didn't pay for.
Yeah,
because it was
exactly.
free pass. But I mean, it would have been worth $10 to go see. It would have been worth an afternoon or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not one that I'm gonna immediately go out and buy the DVD or Blu-ray or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's me as well. I'm glad I saw it, but it's probably not one that I will rent or choose to watch on Netflix if it's happened. Oh hey, look, it's on HBO and there's nothing else on. I may put it on, but they were just like you said, there were just a couple of things that didn't really work for me. I thought some of the fight choreography seemed a little bit over rehearsed, but that's to be expected when you have so many moving parts in this.
You know what they did say that was interesting? They said that one of the reasons they went with that long take format was that Charlize was so adept to that fight choreography that she could learn the long fight sequence, and that she didn't have to break it up. She didn't have to do 1-2 steps and then cut and then learn the next 2 or 3 steps and then cut and then the next 2. She could do, okay, I've got 10 steps down the line. Let's just do it all in one.
Yeah. Yeah, which was
one take Charlize.
Yeah, that's what old Jack Warner used to call her. And other than the fact that we kept getting to see John Goodman on screen, I didn't feel there was any need for them to keep cutting back to the interrogation room. It was kind of okay, the whole movie is told in flashback format as she's being debriefed by her handlers or whatever. And it really didn't serve any purpose.
Could have been a voiceover.
Yeah, it didn't even need that. I mean, you just could have shown the movie that was the flashbacks and cut all that out. But
it could have started out that way, and you have 1 or 2 interludes back to the interrogation room. Because I like a good, I like a narrated or a voiced over.
No, and I agree with that. But there wasn't any. It didn't go anywhere because normally, if you're watching, case in point, and this is to me the Mona Lisa of interrogation flashback movies, you go to The Usual Suspects. At the end of all that interrogation with him telling the story, it leads to this big reveal. And if you don't know what the big reveal is of The Usual Suspects, you should really watch The Usual Suspects because, oh my God.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any of that. The big reveal wasn't in that scene. I'll just leave it at that. So
True.
But yeah, all in all, if there's nothing else to go see and you like a good action flick set in the 80s, go check out Atomic Blonde.
Oh, and I do like I like that there are more female action-based movies.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Or female-based action movies. I think I messed up the modifier on that one.
It's okay. They won't know the difference.
No, the internet's savvy. You don't know.
No, I meant had you not called them out.
Well, somebody would have.
Now they're going to. Thanks a lot, man. Jeez.
Yeah, no, I'm more of that.
Absolutely agree. So, those are our thoughts on Atomic Blonde. If you like our analysis and want to see more of the stuff that we do here on the interwebs, you can subscribe to our channel just by clicking the link right here. One of our latest videos.
Hey, I'm going to subscribe right now.
Okay, good deal. Right here. And until next time, we'll be right here breaking stuff down, and we'll see you on the interwebs.